All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're out in the water on the Perception Outlaw 11.5. I got my 7-foot medium spinning rod from Academy with my Abu Garcia 3000 series reel with a 10-pound braid and a 6-pound leader. My usual setup for just a typical angling. And then I also brought with me a cane pole, which will have 6-pound mono on it. And we're gonna see if we can catch some crappie today. I got this little cove over here I'm trying to get to. And once we get there, we'll actually start to get to fishing. The biggest thing I like about this cove is it's got sandy bottom, which panfish in general, but especially crappie, really like for spawning. And it's that time of year. The crappie have been trying to spawn for over a month now. But all this rain and all this cold fronts keep shutting them off. So we're gonna see if they're actually here today. I got a feeling there might be a couple, may not be a lot. We are gonna keep a couple to eat today because I'm in the mood for a crappie sandwich. And we'll see you guys in a little bit. So all we're doing now is trying to find the depth that they're at. They could be shallow, they could be deep. Trying a little bit of both. Just searching for fish, just with a slow rolling jig. Once I find a fish, or if I find a tree that there's no way there's not a fish, then we'll slow it down, do some vertical jigging, maybe run a jig under a float, until we can find the depth there. Once we have that figured out, it's a lot easier to get a bunch on the boat. It's just a matter of finding out all the details. Hooked up with our first one. Oh, it's a nice one too. Oh man, oh baby. Yeah, all right. I'm going to be stupid and lift it in the boat by the line. Oh, there we go. There we go. Crappie number 1. We'll measure him, see if he's big enough. If he is, like I said, we're keeping a couple today. I'm pretty sure he is, but we're definitely gonna keep some for some crappie sandwiches. Inches. Alright guys, it was 12 inches long, but now he's going to be a crappie sandwich. So I do have him on the stringer. Like I said, I do plan on keeping a few today. So we will see how that goes. The wind has got it chilly today. Oh, hey, I got one. Hey, all right. And it looks to be, not sure, can't tell. No, guys. It came off. Dang it. Just dang it. He hit it on the fall, too. I think that might have actually been a bass. I'm not sure. Either way. See if we can get something else to hit it. Finally, man, it has been a minute. It has been a minute. This one's a male. I'll show you why in a minute. I don't know if he's big enough. He's gonna be close. Might be the second one I need for the challenge. Measure him fast. Ow. Jerk. Oh man, look at that. I don't know if you can see the shadow there. Here's my finger. Right there's the end of his tail. Right here's 10. He's right here. He's 10 1/4. Legal. keeping them. Crappie sandwich number 2. But this right here is what they're hitting. I'm just throwing a little Bobby Garland, but it's on one of those crappie magnet gold jig heads. It's a 1/16 of an ounce. No, I'm sorry, it's a 32nd of an ounce. I think that they were wanting the smaller bait because I was trying 16ths and other colors and I wasn't getting jack squat. Even those 2 bass I hooked into today were on the monkey milk with the gold jig heads, so it definitely seems to be the ticket. And this one is super slow today. Which isn't an issue at all. So yeah, we'll see if we can get into another one. Alright, one thing I forgot to mention earlier. All I'm really doing through here is I'm targeting between 4 and 10 feet of water, so fairly shallow. I'm just looking for these trees, these cut off banks, and I'm fishing a wide expanse around it. Now obviously I'm choosing spots that have sand over not having sand because they seem to like the sand better in my experience, and so I've been told by several other people as well. And but like I said, that first one came from the riprap. The second one came from a tree next to a drop off that I'm getting ready to float back over again. So we're gonna go ahead and cast out and see if we can snag another one out of here. But that's been the tactic for the day. These little monkey milk colored Bobby Garlands on a, oops, that was a bad cast. Let me try that again. But monkey milk Bobby Garland on a 32nd ounce crappie magnet jig head, and I'm just letting it sink most of the way to the bottom, and I'm reeling back super slow. And in crappie, you can convince them to bite if you leave it in front of their face long enough sometimes. And I think that's been the ticket today, because both of the ones I've caught have been while I was going super slow, and like now the wind's working against me here, so I can reel a little bit faster and still keep the same cadence across the bottom that I had. Hey, crappie sandwich number 3. I'm sure he's big enough. We're gonna weigh and measure to make sure. I don't need to be getting in trouble with the TWRA, especially since I've been checked 6 times already this year. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Like I said, pretty sure we're good here. Ow. Did it again. Yeah, see, another 10 1/4, almost 10 1/2. Oh yeah. Crappie sandwich number 3. There we go. Light hit, but I do believe this will be another sandwich. I do believe he's big enough. We'll double check him in a second, obviously. We'll figure it out. No, he was just barely hooked. Man, that's always so sketchy. But yeah, a little pretty one. He'd be close. May not be quite big enough. And if he's not, we'll let him go, obviously. But if he is big enough, crappie sandwich. Oh, he's way too small. What was I thinking? Let's see, what is he at? He's 9.5. Yeah, 9.5. He gets to live. Yep, nice little 9.5-inch black crappie. All right. Back to chasing bait fish he goes. I'll be honest, I don't know what this flower is. It's a bright pink flower up here on the bank. I'll get a picture of it in a second. I'll get a little bit closer. I have no idea what it is. It's really pretty. But I would like you guys to comment down below if you know what kind of flower that is. Pink and dark pink and white. But yeah, if you could just let me know, that'd be awesome. But let's see if we can get some more fish. Here's that flower I was talking about, guys. That plant. About to hit a rock, but let's see if we can buy it close enough to get this picture. If you can tell what kind of flower that is, that would be fantastic. It's really pretty. I can't say that I know what it is. I kind of think it might be a dogwood, because I don't know if I've ever seen one of them in person. And since I've never seen this kind of flower before, I'm willing to bet it might be. But yeah, like I said, comment below if you know what kind of flower this is. Like I said, it's really, really pretty. And there's a bunch of them out here right now. There we go, guys. How's that? Oh man, he smacked that. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Oh, come on. Use your net for you. There you go. Oh, spoke too soon. It's 5 in the boat. Let's see if we can make it 4 crappie sandwiches. I don't think so, though. I think this one's probably too small, too. But we'll definitely find out in just a moment. Once I get my hands free. Here we go. Whew, man. Crappie's such fun fighting fish, man. So fun. There's nothing like it. Especially on light tackle. Oh, come on. There we go. That one's a male. Really, really dark. Really colored up, really pretty. He actually might be close enough. He's a little bit bigger than the other one. The other one was only half an inch short, so we'll figure it out here in just a second. Just gotta get my board out. Hello, tree. Oh yeah, I think he's gonna be super close. Nose to the front, tail folded. Right on 10 inches, buddy. It's going on the stringer. Crappie sandwich number 4. Tell you what, though, there's nothing prettier than that sight right there. Stringer full of crappie. But as for a tip thing, if you're in a kayak, if you can find trees like this where you're not going under your boat, but you can brush up next to it, and you're on the side that the wind's blowing into, it's a super easy way to sit still for a while, especially if you need a break because the wind's been super crazy, or if you're just really wanting to fish a spot. If you can get on the wind blown side of it and fish it that way, you're good. Now granted, it's not the most desirable thing, obviously, because you're hitting the tree and could be scaring the fish away, but once you sit there long enough, the fish will get used to you and be good to go again. Like, I probably scared a crappie or 2. But to be honest, the way it's been today, I got a feeling most of them have lockjaw because of the weather still. Yeah, I've caught 5, but I should have, if they were truly in spawn, I should have got a hold of at least 10 today, honestly. Oh, this is just sad. Oh, I wish you guys could see this. This is just straight sad. I am looking here. This hole under my stringer is a whole school of what appear to be either bluegill, shad, or baby bass. I can't tell because of the color, them blending with the log. But there is like 100 of them underneath these crappie. What that tells me is they're probably bluegill. What that also tells me is that the crappie aren't eating the bluegill. But it also tells me there's no bass right here either. Which means that this tree is pretty much either good to go or toast. Good to go being I can sit next to it and fish it, or toast as in like I've completely ruined it, not gonna catch anything here, I probably should go home. But I'm pinned up ever so nicely. I do want to fish between these two big branches out here in front of me, but I can see both of them. I have been known to get tangled up here, which unfortunately sucks. Oh man. But yeah, we're gonna give a few more tries, see what we can pull out of here. Four crappie sandwiches, one female, can tell by the whiter belly, and the males, they're all darker. It's even more obvious when you have them in the water. Let me find the end of it so I'm not letting them go on accident. There we go. But you can see it's way easier to tell underwater which ones are the males. There's one female, like that one on the back. The rest of them are males. So yep, we're gonna get some water in a bucket, get the kayak loaded up, and see you guys in a few. All right guys, yak's loaded up. Got my bucket of crappie, and we're gonna head back to the house.